Now it's time to make that curtain. To make this curtain, we are going to need just a few basic sewing essentials. I am not a fan of fabric scissors, so I use a rotary blade and a cutting mat, but fabric scissors will work great if you have those at home. We also have a ruler, a seam ripper, because that is a sewer's best friend, your basic snips, all sorts of fabric, and our sewing machine, iron, and ironing board. I have already washed my fabric and pressed it to the best of my abilities so that we have a clean surface to work on. It's free of big kinks, and the reason we pre-washed it is to make sure that it would not shrink any further if we wash it again. So to make the curtain that I'm making today, I need 3 yards to make my first panel. So I'm going to use my measuring tape and measure out 3 yards. And this will be the height of the curtain. So that is 9 feet worth of material. I'm just going to use my rotary blade and cut it out in a nice straight line. And this will be our first curtain panel that we are going to make. Now remember, it depends on your home and how wide your window is, but since one panel can only be a certain amount of width, you might have to make more accordingly. So the first thing I need to do is sew up my sides, because right now I have these raw edges from the selvage of my fabric, and we don't want that to show, unless that's the look we're going for. So what I'm going to do to finish these raw edges is just turn them over once, and then twice to completely enclose them. I'm going to press that flat with my iron so I can top stitch it. To finish these sides, I'm going to have to fold them under. When I do that, I'm going to make sure that my right side is up and I fold under facing the wrong side. Now the fabric I've chosen to work with, it's a navy blue and it looks the same on both sides. However, your fabric at home might have a nice print on one side, it'd be pretty plain on the other. Your right side is the side that you are going to see. So make sure that your right side is face up and you turn under to the wrong side. I'm placing my fabric right side up into the machine. My hem is down, and the reason I'm doing that is because I can trust my top stitch a lot more than I can trust my bottom stitch.